You are not a bad person. You just ran out of energy. First thing first, there are two main foundations to being a people pleaser, to why you are being so selfless, why you are putting yourself behind and putting everyone else above you or in front of you. Two things. One, either you are feeling unloved, or secondly, you have the savior complex. You feel like you need to save everybody. Without you, things are going to crash out, and that's okay. That is not your fault. Most of the time, it's trauma. It is based on past experiences, the household where you grow up, the things you see growing up. For me, my problem when I started people pleasing, always want to be accepted, always trying to put everyone else in front of me, to put myself behind, because I feel like without me, people cannot survive to start with. And this is not my fault. This is from the family, the background I grew up in. African average, not really average, what we would call poverty, poor family. But I don't like to use the word poverty. I don't like to use the word poor because I don't want to signal to my brain that, I have connection with poverty. I better trick my brain to believe otherwise, because again, our brain believes everything we tells it. So, growing up, my dad died quite early, and we had our mom who was just there for us and raising us all by herself. Not more like raising us by herself. We are all raising ourselves. I have 4 other siblings. Everyone has to hustle. You have to go to the farm and farm what we're going to eat, go to the market. I had to hawk fruits. I have to do things. I had to bring money home from the age of 10. Yes. I have to bring money home. I have to contribute. If I must go to school, I have to work hard in the market, helping my mom in the market, in our shade, the little shade where my mom sells fruit and tomatoes, refugees, vegetables. I had to help her for some hours, raise some money for her and then go to school. And sometimes when they would send me home for not paying school fees early, I would have to come to the shade to work hard for it, realize the money, and then go back to school and pay for it. So practically, we were all raising ourselves, I and my siblings. So as I grew up, let me talk about myself because I know about my own story. As I grow up, I feel this need to always get everything done for myself, by myself, and also to care for everyone else because I was the first male child. I had 2 elder sisters and 1 junior brother and 1 junior sister. So I have to feel like a man, the Igbo tradition where they say, especially in African household, actually in general, you are the man of the house as the first male child in the house. So I want to make sure everyone is okay. I want to make sure everyone is good. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I don't want anything to go wrong. If anything goes wrong, I am the father of the house, especially that my dad had already died. So I began to feel like the savior, that I had to save everyone. And this really haunts me for a while. This really broke me. At some point, there are some things that will happen in the family that I had to speak up, that it is not okay for me. It is not okay by me. But I will feel like, okay, I shouldn't talk, because I had to be the bigger person. So more like I began to parent my siblings, even my mom, including everyone. I had to parent everyone, including myself. This is where my own people pleasing stems from. So you would ask yourself, why are you people pleasing? Why are you giving a about what people think about you? Why is that important to you? Why do you put yourself behind and always put everyone in front of you? And when you understand the answer to this question, that is how we can now get to the roots of the issue and solve the problem. They are feeling unloved and unworthy, and that treating yourself like your goals, your dreams doesn't matter. This is from also the feeling of not being loved enough. Depending on the household where you grew up, the things they say to you, the things you saw growing up as a child. All of that contribute to your adulthood and, form this pattern of not prioritizing yourself enough, not prioritizing your goals, your want, your needs, your dreams enough. You always want to put everyone ahead of you. To me, or for me, as time goes on, as time progresses, I left Nigeria and I went to hustle. And at some point, a lot of things had happened. I don't want to go into details. A lot of things just happened where I would want to do something for myself, and somehow these family members, these people I put ahead of me, would just come in and somehow they would just bring everything down. Like until I tap on myself and say, wait a minute, why am I putting everyone else in front of me? Why am I always, when I am dreaming, do you know there was a time, it was crazy, that I began to say it out, that I live for my family. Yes, it was that crazy. And I know someone else feel the same way now. I was feeling that way 4 years ago. I felt like I live for them. I would tell them, actually, I live for you guys. All I want is for everybody to be okay. I want all of you to be okay. I want all of you to have great career. I want all of you to, and these are not just my junior ones, but my elder ones, my two elder sisters. I wanted everyone to be great, but me, why is that? Why is that? Why is my goal, my dream, greatness for me not important? And guess what? None of them, nobody ever woke up from that delusion that they were living in. Nobody ever woke up and tell me, no, you need to care for yourself. And this is not to say that my family are bad. No, this is just natural human instinct. People tend to always go to a place or to where favors them more. People think about themselves first. They put themselves first naturally. So when you are not thinking like that naturally, it is not that you're not human enough. It is just that your experience, your trauma have shaped you, have formed this pattern of not putting yourself in the front enough. So finally, when I woke up from this bad place, it was a tough decision. It gets to really a point where I couldn't take it anymore, because a lot has happened in the family. I couldn't just take it anymore, and I had to block everyone. For 6 months, I had to block my mom, whom I love so much. I love my mom so much, God knows. I love my sisters. I love my brother. I love my family, my immediate family. I love them so much. But I had to cut everyone off. I cut everyone off and just focus on myself. It was hard. I was thinking they were gonna die. You know, without me, who's gonna pay for school fees? Who's gonna bring food in the house? I was paying my mom a monthly allowance at the time, and everything was cut off. Everything was cut off. I just focused on myself. 6 months later, when they finally apologized to what they had done wrong, I, began to communicate with them again, and I saw they were all fine. They didn't stop school. The school fees were cleared. There is food in the table. There is a house to live in. They are paying the rent. Everything is good. They didn't die because of me. Their life didn't stop because I wasn't there. Everyone was doing okay. And I was like, oh wow, that was an awakening for me. Oh wow. So you guys can actually survive without me? For real? Can you believe that? They can survive without me. And at that point, I said to myself, now I have to do this the healthy way. I'm not blocking anyone. I'm not going to block anyone. I'm just going to be in good term with anyone, but I will have to put myself first. And that was when I learned how to say no. That was when I learned how to say, okay, how to be okay with my spoken okay, right? I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to tell you, oh, I wish, I hope, oh my God, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to, see what I can do. No. If you ask me for a favor, if you ask me for something and I needed to go and think deeper, I needed to go and stress my mental health. I needed to go and sell something. I needed to inconvenience myself. I needed to move out of my flat and move into a small cubicle in order to help you. I needed to, compromise myself, my comfort. I needed to shrink myself to just prove to you that I love you enough. Then I would say no. That is a sign for me to say no. I will only give you when my cup overflows, when my cup is filled, when I have enough for myself, when after rendering this help to you, it doesn't compromise my own comfort. Because I come first. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to live big. I deserve to have all the comforts. Yes. The little boy in me deserved this comfort, this hug. He deserved a new pair of shoes. He deserved a fresh haircut every week. He deserved to just live a little more comfortably. Right? So that is how I learned to put myself first. And that is what I urge you to do. This is how to not give a fuck, how to be selfish in a healthy way. When they ask you for a favor and you needed to go and compromise yourself, inconvenience yourself much, like that much, you needed to sell something, you needed to work extra shifts at work, you needed to just do things out of your way in order to make them happy, in order to solve their problem. That is your clue, actually, and your sign, your signal to say no. No, I can't help you right now. No, this is not the right time. There is no need to apologize or explain. Just no, I can't help you right now. No, this is not the right time. You don't need to say, no, oh my God, I wish I can. Oh, let me see what I can do. Oh, no, none of that. You are not going to do that. Do you hear me? You are not going to do that. It's going to be no, N-O. No, I can't help you right now. No, this is not the right time. Practice it over and over again. If you need to stand on in front of the mirror to practice it and rehearse it until it becomes your reality, do it. Unlearn all the yes you have been saying all your life. Unlearn it. Your brain doesn't know the difference between the right or wrong, difference between the fake or the real. It doesn't understand it. Whatever you train your brain to do, to behave like, that is what it's going to do. So I know it's been a habit all your life. You've been saying yes. You've been always scared to say no, to put yourself first. Stand in front of the mirror, start faking it. Start faking to say no. No, this is not the right time. No, I can't right now. No, this is not the right time. No, I can't help you right now. No, this is not the right time. No, I can't help you right now. These two phrases, practice it. I'm not going to give you too much framework or too much practice. Just these two phrases. These two phrases. This is the framework to be able to put yourself first, to stop people pleasing, to start living for you for once. It's not difficult. Start practicing it. I love you, and I know where you are right now. If you are seeing this video, it means that you are in that stage where I was 4 years ago, where I was pleasing everyone, trying to put everyone in front of me. And of course, I have explained this already in the beginning of this video. The two factors that is contributing to this habit, to this pattern, the feeling of unloved and unworthy, or the savior complex. And all of this habit, all of this character were formed from our childhood, from our background. It is a trauma response, and you need to unlearn them using this two framework. No, I can't help you right now. No, this is not the right time. Two framework, and that's it. I love you, and thank you for being here. If you are coming across my video for the first time today, my name is Ebuka, and this is the Dear Ebuka series. And if this resonates with you, please share this video with your loved one, with your friend, with your colleague, with that person who you care about, who is people pleasing, who is always worried about what people will say, what the family will say. Share this video to them. And I believe this video is for educational purpose, for healing, for mental health, which is what this channel is all about, to grow, impact, to live our true authentic self. And see you in my next video. Bye now.